The first Deep Blue Sea is, in my humble opinion, the second best shark movie ever made after 2013's Ghost Shark. The sequel, 2018's Deep Blue Sea Deep Harder, is, in my humble opinion, the worst shark movie ever made bar none. It had 0% on Rotten Tomatoes and wasn't even supposed to be a shark, let alone Deep Blue Sea film. I didn't much care for it. And from that bottomless pit, Deep Blue Sea 3, Deep Hard with a Vengeance, has soared to reach the dizzying heights of... I mean, it's not a patch on the original, but it's not aiming to be. Instead, it's aiming to just be a bit of disposable fun, which is fine. The original wasn't exactly Hamlet, and I could take a film that knows it's a bit of fluff as opposed to saying deep and meaningful things about the human condition. Anyway, the plot, such as it is, consists of a group of humans trying to kill some super sharks before they breed and either kill everything else in the ocean or kick humans out of it. The plot wasn't clear on which, and I don't think it matters enough to rewatch the film since the plot is basically, here are humans, here are sharks, it's time for a death battle! In the red corner you have humans. Some trying to do science, some trying to kill the super sharks, and a couple that are pretty much there just to die. And some of the death scenes were fun, some were inventive. Sadly, one of them in the film's final third made me burst out laughing, which I seriously hope wasn't the filmmaker's intention, or if they were trying to recapture that moment with Samuel L. Jackson in the first one, then they seriously screwed up.
We're going to pull together, and we're going to find a way to get out of here. First, we're going to seal off this
because I didn't care about any of them. For a start, I had no idea who any of them were beyond the 1 or 2 word descriptions in my notes, which is fine when they're just there to die, but for the leads, their generic stories and wooden acting just somehow failed to ingratiate them into my cold, dead, stony heart. And in the blue corner, see what I did there?
Oh my god!
I'll get my coat. You have the terrible CGI, sorry, I mean the sharks who do shark things, such as eating everything and acting in ways that I would have found biologically impossible, but maybe super sharks have worked out how to subvert billions of years of evolution? Whatever, beyond the issues of not caring about people that exist only to die, this film just doesn't have any moments that are tense or suspenseful. The whole film takes place in the daylight, which can be scary in very specific circumstances. Check out 1975's The Stepford Wives or the original Invasion of the Body Snatchers if you don't believe me. But here, it's not scary. There are no claustrophobic moments as the whole thing takes place outdoors, so you can forget people wading through endless half-submerged corridors looking terrified. I mean, the water isn't even cloudy, which is annoying since our scientists have radars that the sharks keep taking out. And that should be an easy, tense scene. Red shirt goes in the water in the middle of a nice sunny day, overconfident in their technological superiority. Sharks take out the radar, a few tense fake-outs before they come back to the surface, and BAM! Sharks stop paying and decide to have dinner. But no, closest thing we get to a tense scene is right at the end. That was sort of tense, but apart from that, no, nothing to worry my fingernails with, which is a shame. I mean, there was one moment in the middle that could have been tense or horrifying, but it just wasn't, as it was so rushed. The payoff was mostly there, but the setup was completely botched. Also, the whole film is on a very, very obvious set, which looks like the sort of thing that normally has stunt shows on it 3 times a day. I mean, some of the deaths were fun, one was very inventive, even if it could have been better, but this is a franchise with neither the right, reason, or imagination to exist. As a time-killing film, it was passable, I guess, and it's infinitely better than Deep Blue Sea 2, but let's make this the last one and then go on to other better things, such as pretending that they don't exist and watching the first one for the millionth time. So absolutely, definitely skip it. But what do you guys think, and what is your favourite shark film? Comment below, let me know. I'm Daniel, it's been a dunking. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe.